Afenifere, withdrawal of foodstuffs by Northerners are a blessing in disguise. Pan-Yoruba social political organization Afenifere on Friday said the Northerners cannot threaten the South with withdrawal of cattle and other food produce as there are other alternatives where the items can be purchased. There have been fears that acute shortage of beef, vegetables, tomatoes, and onions, among other essential edibles from the north, may soon hit southern Nigeria as foodstuffs and cattle breeders under the aegis of amalgamated AUFCDN had 4 days ago threatened to withdraw their services. However, Yinka Odumakin, the organization's national publicity secretary who spoke in a chat with newsmen, listed countries such as Togo and Benin Republic as friendly countries where the South can purchase cattle and other items withdrawn by the North. He also said the withdrawal of foodstuffs by the North will benefit the South as it will make people do more in the area of agriculture. And also I believe that it's just if they have no reason to be there for trade, then it reduces at least the number of them that are, living in the south part of Nigeria, because it's like there's no reason for them to be there. So it's a deterrent for them not even to be there in the first place, which I think the people are happy about. Odumakin, who said there are other resources or sources of protein that the South can consume aside cows, however, said the Northerners shouldn't also forget that the oil from the country flows from the South to the North. I don't think it should, but if they withdraw their cows from the South, no problem about that. Before cows, we had what we were eating. Cows are not the only sources of protein. There are other several sources. It will encourage our people to do more in the area of agriculture. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's obviously it's a blessing in disguise because it's like you want to show power. You want to show. I don't even know on what grounds they think they have the upper hand because yeah. So you guys can strike like this. You guys are fighting against the wrong things. Right, you guys should be striking against your government because then the one's not protecting you and your people. So I hope they'd go and think and strategize and be like, you know what, the southern part of Nigeria and their trade is they're not our enemies. It's the government. It's not a like of all tribes in Nigeria, our representatives are in government and they are all sellouts and they're all betraying us at the end of the day. So again, if you're gonna be talking to Southern and saying, oh, with tribalistic, whatever you want to say. But the fact is, you as a Northern person or you as a Southern person, your representative is in government and they're not doing their jobs. So somebody says the North too has many alternatives to oil and gas. Let every region find its ways. Enough is enough. Exactly. Exactly. Like what at your big age, people are caring for your land. Calm down. I think that's the biggest mistake. And when you have the resentment of the South towards the North when it comes to oil money and stuff, because the country was literally made for the South to basically extend a lot of its profits to the North because the North could not take care of themselves. So that's why the 1914 amalgamation happened. If you didn't know. Someone here says, we must first make our forests and farmlands safe for farming. Meanwhile, can the North eat all they produce? They're not doing the South more favors than they can do themselves. They really need cash. Somebody says, I agree with Ojomakin's submission. Let them keep their food supply. Allow us to live in peace. It'll be better for all. Of what importance is food supply with violence and criminalities? Exactly. So again, apart from the food supplies, the fact that they're not there in numbers, obviously because of trade, it would literally, diminish significantly the amount of people that are there. And of course, because they're not a lot, the actual herdsmen that are committing the atrocities don't have to they don't have any hiding, they don't have any big group to sort of infiltrate and sneak through, in my personal opinion. Someone says prepare and send the ritual what? Prepare and send those ritual killers plus kidnappers and Yahoo boys and armed robbers to farm. Make sure what you produce is far cheaper from the ones in the north. What? Okay. So here it says the northerners and parasites, especially the okay, this person's just being tribalistic. I'm not gonna read that comment. Someone says Odumaki is a useless fellow and do not talk on behalf of the Yorubas. Do you guys believe so? Another comment here says the northerners think that the rest of Nigeria relies on them for anything or what they will suffer. Exactly, it's your destiny because why Nigeria is together is because we have to pay your rent because we don't have to produce anything. Someone here says, to Oduma King, you have spoken well as an elder. Maybe they are suffering from dementia and has gotten so soon. What weapons we have at our disposal? The whole of Nigeria withdrew food supply to Biafra during the civil war, but the Easterners survived. The only North withdrawing food supplies to the South. Only the North withdrawing food supplies to the South will not harm or kill us. Someone has division is the only solution for Nigeria. Let North eat cows, stop buying their cows, and then we leave. I'm personally in argument for division. I'm in support for that because it's just realistic. We don't like each other. Our ideologies are too different, and we're wasting time. Please, we're wasting time. Let the country separate quick. Someone here says they should keep their food and cattle out of the South. We will eat pasta and indomie. Herders will be destroying farms here in the South, and farmers will enjoy their reward in the North. My grandma's farm completely eaten up by useless cows of the Northerners. Can you imagine? Such audacity. They should get fined. So annoying. And then children, that's the annoying thing. Generations are born into this weird, strange way of living and life. Oh my days. Like I'm not a custodian of the North. I don't know how they're living, but it's such a strange place. I have such a detachment to the North. Like growing up, you never really hear anything about them. It's just always such negative stereotypes. Someone says Nigeria is gradually dividing itself. Yeah, that's good. High time. It's taking too long. Someone says let them hold their cattle, please, instead of criminals amongst them raping innocent women. And for the fact that the government is on their side. That's my personal opinion. If you don't see it, yeah, you have a lot to open your eyes. But for the fact that the government will not for the fact that the government will always give them amnesty, for the fact that the government will always be on their side, will negotiate with them, pay them huge amounts of money. It's very obvious. Put what you think about this in the comment section below and do not forget to like and subscribe.